Hello, guys.
Hey, everybody on Hookah Domain. This is Silencer. This is Jeff. That guy over there is Cryptic Mac, also known as Tony. Going to be doing another little Shisha review for you today. This one was one of the ones that was sent to us in a nice big box by our dear friend Jonathan over at Snicker Smoke. Great guy. Very good website, too. There's a lot of weird stuff on it. I think you should check it out. Anyway, we are using the standard setup for me. The two-hose ice-torn Hookah-Shisha.com, Mr. Wonderful, regular Maya bowl on the top, and 2 Coconara coals loading it down, just ice water as a base, and of course the more hoses. Now then, as for the cut on the Shisha, here's your container, as always, and there's your Snickerdoodle goodness. It's interesting to note that, believe it or not, I've never actually had a Snickerdoodle before. I haven't. Luckily for me, my partner in crime back there has had a Snickerdoodle before. And so I'll tell you what it smells and tastes like. He'll tell you if it's close to what the cookie tastes like.
And I can demolish some Snickerdoodles.
Yes, as you can see, Tony is a man who loves his Snickerdoodles. Anyway, cut on the Shisha. Typical Hookah Freak cut. Very, very finely shredded. Not a stem to speak of. It's almost, I mean, any finer than this, and it would probably be a powder. But yeah, I mean, just a little bit of moisture to it. More of a sort of like a water base, not really as jelly-like as Starbucks, Alfaka, Fantasia, etc. You know, I was looking forward to it. We've been getting some really good ones from Hookah Freak lately, and we wanted to see how this one tastes. For the smell, apparently Snickerdoodles involve some amount of cinnamon, right, Tony? Okay. So, because when I first cracked this thing open, I got sort of a, I almost want to say like a sugar cookie scent, the dough. If your mother ever made those when you were a kid, the whole, you know, like sugar and flour and eggs and just the basic setup for sugar cookies, but with a twist of some cinnamon in there, and really that's about the two distinct things I'm getting. It's just sugar cookie and blended with cinnamon a little bit. So it's not too, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe a twist of butterscotch in there or something, man, you think?
No butterscotch.
Yeah, those are the two flavors I'm really picking up. Pretty much sugar cookie like your mom used to make in the kitchen, and, you know, cinnamon. So, again, it seemed pretty standard. I mean, it smelled like uncooked cookie dough, so maybe it'll taste like fully cooked cookies in a hookah.
Sadly, no, not really. Hey, it does taste like cookie dough. But, oddly enough there, Jeffro, you just gave, like, the perfect ingredients for a Snickerdoodle. It is a sugar cookie with cinnamon, basically.
Well, in that case, it smells exactly like a Snickerdoodle. But, as for how it's smoking, me and Tony have been going at this one, I don't know, like a half hour, maybe, yeah, something like that. And it's smoking really well, remarkably smooth. You know, I mean, more so than a lot of the other flavors you get from Hookah Freak. Very easy on the palate. If you're not a big fan of cinnamon flavors, this one may be a little too pungent for you. But I think it's a pretty nice smoke. I like it personally. Cloud size, Tony. It does pretty well, I gotta say. Makes for some decent smoke. You can get some thick stuff out of it. Flavor, again, very nice. A little at first. I thought it was a little strong on the cinnamon side of things. It just sort of smelled a little too pungent at first, but it mellowed out as I started to smoke it. And now, I don't know, I kind of regard this as a really good, like, Christmas time Shish. Because, you know, it's freezing cold outside. You know, there's just something about cinnamon and fresh baked cookies that just reminds me of Christmas. I don't know why. I know that's the cheesy Hallmark moment of the review, but that's honestly what I think of for this. I think it'd be really good for just a nighttime, you know, sitting on your porch in the snow, or, you know, just watching the snow come down. This would be one of the ones I would toast with. So I like it. I do. I think it's a very solid smoke. I think maybe they went a little too crazy with, like, with the cookie dough cinnamon accent. Tony, what do you think?
To me, it tastes fine. It does, it does resemble cookie dough, but of course it can't be just like cookie dough, sadly. Or I mean, Snickerdoodle, cookie dough, same difference. But yeah, it is still a good smoke. Definitely enjoyable.
Yeah, like I said, I'd recommend trying it. I really would if you got it available in the local head shop. Of all the flavors that Hookah Freak offers, it's pretty good. If you're getting like a big sample pack or putting a big order together, I'd throw this one in the mix for the heck of it. But if you're only getting like 2 jars of something and you don't know what it is, I'd put this one in the middle card, maybe like a nice B-grade Shisha. If I had to go with a number, I would say I like this one, so I'm going to give it a nice solid rating of 8. I think that's pretty justified for being above average and for being distinct in its own way for a Hookah Freak. Tony, what do you got?
I agree. 8, definitely. Good smoke, good flavor, good all around.
Yeah, we liked it. I'd say give it a shot if you have a place available where you can pick some up. But anyway, I'm Silencer. That guy over there is known as Cryptic Mac. Stay tuned. We'll have some more videos coming from you guys probably in about a day or so. Take it easy.
Later, guys.